In today's video, I want to go over some great features that are coming with PlayStation 4 System Software Update 8.0. Beta features Authenticator app, which is really cool to see, and the World War I multiplayer shooter in Tannenberg launches today on the PlayStation 4. Tannenberg is a game I played a little bit of on PC, so I do want to give you guys a heads up on that game. The PlayStation 4 System Software Update 8.0 beta, which Sony Interactive Entertainment began dishing out invites to just last week, comes with an Authenticator app as detailed by PSU. The Authenticator app brings with it added security protection that users will no doubt appreciate and has been long awaited by PS4 users. In addition to the increased security measures, it also features an option for those having issues with the code via text message. Here's the latest changes that is coming with Update 8.0. There's quite a bit. This is like one of those significant updates, not improved system stability update, which I do know actually does have ramifications to the system stability, but nevertheless. Okay, so updates include: when starting a party, you can now choose to create a new group or select an existing group. When you create a new group, it'll be saved even after the party has ended. You can start a new party with the same members by selecting the group that you previously created. I actually quite like that. You can now use your groups across party and messages. You can send messages to a group you created or a party, or start a party with a group you've messaged with. Messages has been added to the screen during parties. When you select messages, you'll see the messages exchanged between members of your group. The public and private settings of your parties have been removed. Only members of the group can join the party. You can now change your party settings from the options menu that displays on screen when you select party. You can also manage your party connection settings when you select party voice chat connection, which has been added to the party settings. Members of your party can now see when your mic is muted. You can now join parties even if there are members that you've blocked. When you join a party, I just find this update so funny just because, like, I don't know who this is relevant for, but I'm gonna read it anyway. When you join a party with a block member, or when a block member joins the party, you'll receive a notification. During the party, you won't hear each other in the game you're playing, as well as your share play statuses won't be displayed. In addition, the blocked member won't be notified that you've blocked them. Alright, come on, guys. Is anybody gonna take advantage of that? And if somebody is, I really have to judge your friend circle, because there's really somebody that something so petty happened that led you to block them on PSN of all things, but you still want to join the party that they're a part of and you don't want to hear them, so you're gonna block them. That just sounds insane. I'm sure it will come in handy for somebody somewhere out there, but I really hope none of you guys find yourself in this situation where you're going to be taking advantage of that feature, because I find that kind of hilarious. Maybe it could be used in a sense where you're playing like an MMO or something and somebody's mic is just like completely garbage, or, you know, they have a lot of background noise or something like that. See, I can see specific instances where it could be useful, but in the majority of cases, like, come on, let's not put ourselves into a situation where there's infighting between groups of friends and things of that nature, because that's what I'm thinking of when I hear this update. It's like, oh, you can't stand one of your friends, but you guys have the same friend group, so you're like still in there. That's just a little strange to me. I've talked about that for way too long, but moving on. Play together sessions can no longer be started during a party for online multiplayer games. You can start a game session from within the game. Two-step verification is now available using Authenticator apps. After entering your sign-in ID and password on your PS4, you can complete the sign-in process by allowing the app access. You can download Authenticator apps from the App Store or Google Play. We do not guarantee the functionality of all Authenticator apps. Following changes have been made to parental controls. Communicating with other players and viewing content created by other players have been combined and are now communication and user-generated content. If you select not allowed for either of the settings, the same setting will transfer for the update. Other feature, mute all microphones, has been added. Really like that. The following changes have been made to communities. You can no longer create parties from the community screen. You can no longer create a new event in events. Events created before the update will still be held, and events and tournaments hosted by game developers will continue to take place. For some features, the content displayed on screen has changes, as well as the screen design. So, quite a loaded update. Cool to see that being rolled out. Again, beta invites are being sent out right now. For the full update, that's probably going to take a couple more weeks. Lastly, I do want to note the World War I multiplayer shooter in Tannenberg drops today on PlayStation 4. Joss Hobie, I hope I'm pronouncing that. Probably butchered your name, my apologies. World War I game series co-founder noted on the PlayStation blog, today we release our World War I FPS Tannenberg on PlayStation 4. Veterans who have played our previous title, Verdun, will recognize the devastating gas and artillery barrages, the ferocious melee combat, and the variety of authentic weapons, uniforms, and map. Tannenberg has been carefully optimized for top performance on the PS4 with 40-player battles on large maps, including the brand new Fortress. Up to 20 bots can fill out the roster when a game is started, and the optional gore effects are of the same standard seen in the remastered version of Prequel Verdun. Those who own a PS4 Pro will benefit from a higher resolution, more detailed shadows, and many other graphical updates. So this is a game that it's not going to be your run-and-gun first-person shooter. It definitely has an emphasis on realism and things of that nature, but this studio is pretty freaking talented. The game is 50% off right now on Steam, so if you do prefer to check it out there, that is an option. Curious about the player base these days on Steam. I don't think it's hefty, but I think people are still playing it. And yeah, so check that out if you are interested in a World War I FPS. But that's going to conclude this video. Again, PS4 System Software Update 8.0 is quite loaded, and the World War I multiplayer shooter Tannenberg drops today on PS4. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.